Let's go while we're young.
Get a drink and take a seat. You're in the back room. What? How'd that happen? I'm your old pal, Gary Williams. And there's just one thing I want to know. Is this your card? Oh, I don't actually have a fucking card. That'd have fucking been awesome, though. That would have blown your fucking mind if I would have had a card and it was the one you... I don't know. What? Speaking of magic, hey, let's get her in here. You know her, you love her. This show wouldn't be complete without it. The heart and soul, really, of the Backroom Show. Please. The always lovely Maria Jarrell. There she is. Maria Jarrell, by the way, dishwasher safe. Dishwasher
I
safe.
am.
There she is.
Yes.
Well, she gets
For your
that little,
protection.
you get that little,
But top.
Oh, I brought the wrong one. Oh, I sewed everything too soon.
Ooh,
See, I was too busy trying to get Matt to come in. Oh, wait, hold on.
Do the lead.
Hold the phone. Hey, why don't you ladies vamp for a while? We might have our other guest here. Holy shit, is he there? All right, we can. Hold on. This is how shows should be run.
This just in.
Can you hear us?
Who? What?
I can't see you. Where's your picture? There he is.
Oh,
Hey!
man.
All right,
Wait a
you can't
minute.
talk yet
It's
because
a flash
hold on.
guest.
You're not here yet. You're not here yet.
Shh.
Why's your picture all? What are you on? Are you on Wi-Fi? Can you get on Ethernet, guest?
It's a secret.
I don't know what
No,
that means.
I don't have. A connection
What? Oh, okay. Okay. So, Maria, how are you? But yeah, this is getting off to a rousing start here. Because,
Hey,
God forbid, Matt calls me fucking day or two before to set this up. Nope, last minute, I'm going to change the account I use. I'm going to call you at fucking 5 minutes till. Blah, 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 blah.
Just keeping you on your toes, Gary.
I have
Keeping you on your toes.
I have missed.
It's going to be great tonight. We have a lot of anger. Maria, you're angry tonight, right? You've been angry since last couple Fridays ago.
There's always a subtle level of seething that's going on for whatever reason. But yes, sure.
Like the Hulk. Like yours was a
Absolutely.
little bit angry, David Banner or Bruce Banner, whichever one
keeping
they
it
decide
all
to
down.
use.
Keeping it all down.
Yeah, you're
That's
a
the
comic
key. I'm always
geek kind
angry.
of person, aren't you?
I am a
why'd they
nerdy
change
girl,
banner
yes.
names? I don't know what's that all about. I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know.
All right. Yes, we'll get into it. No, we won't get into any of that. Welcome to the Backroom Show. Of course, as always, Maria. Peace, people. Like, subscribe, chat. With the chat. Anybody in the chat there yet? Anybody watching here yet? There you go. So I finally made a graphic. Let's do it again. I mean, if you're watching this, you probably found it, but just in case you're not subscribed or anything, there you go. The Backroom Network. And of course, join us on Facebook. We have two of them. We have the one for the show at Backroom Show, and of course, the network at the Backroom Network for all of your Chuckle Fest needs. By the way, check this out. Check out the shirt I'm wearing tonight. There it is. Boom. I don't want to be that guy. I don't usually want to wear. I don't want to be the T-shirt of the band we're going to see guy. But fuck it. Like, you know what?
Why not?
I think the world needs to know.
You look good. You get give your beige Henley a rest.
There you
That's not really more like a rust color, not really beige.
I
but
don't know what in the hell you're saying.
I'm talking about the shirt you usually wear,
This
which
shirt?
is not what you're wearing.
This shirt here?
No, the one you normally use.
Well,
I
I have like three different ones I fucking wear, Maria. All right. You know what? Let's get all this jibba jab, Mr. T reference, because that's topical. Let's bring in our guests. We have two guests tonight. This is the first time we're trying this. I'm hoping that we don't have any kind of tech issues or whatever, but
We'll
I don't
keep
know.
all our fingers crossed, and
There you
we'll
go.
roll with the punches.
Oh, hold on. Before we do that, though, we have someone checking in. We have the lovely Lady Poopington checking in, saying hi. Hello, Lady Poopington. Anybody else?
She's like our number one fan.
I see you're watching. I see people are on, but get in that chat. Get it, Patty. I think you're watching. Tracy, I think you're out there. So there you go. Yeah, it's funny. We used to female listeners, viewers of the Backroom Show. Never, no. But then in this day and age, this economy. I don't know what that means. All right, let's bring in some guests. Oh, I'm still mad about Matt. Oh, I'm so angry.
You love him, though.
Oh my God, like a brother. I don't like my brother that much. Cain and Abel. We're biblical. All right, please, our first guest. This is a lovely woman that I have known infinitum, or since 1983. She's been a guest on the show. Please, she's a singer, an actress, a great TikToker, by the way. A woman in her 50s, too. She's pretty damn funny on the old TikTok there. Please welcome Rebecca Shoemaker. There she is.
Hi, Rebecca.
Rebecca Shoemaker, by the way.
Hello.
Doesn't actually make shoes. What kind of bullshit is that?
It's
your fucking name. That'd be like if my last name was doesn't masturbate. It's just clearly a lie. I don't know. Fucking bullshit. And of course, and our other guest, that's it. There's no Backroom Show without this guy. No Backroom Network without this guy. The prodigal son comes home. You know him, you love him. Boom. It's Matt Ferranda. What? Matt Ferranda.
Hi, Matt.
Backroom Network OG. What's up, Matt? Say a few words. I didn't get a chance to check your audio levels.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, it's coming in all weird. You know what? I feel like you're not. I feel like you're
I
not.
think that's just Matt. I think that's just the way Matt sounds.
Is that just
quite
the
honestly.
way Matt sounds? Matt, how do you sound?
Robotic.
Robotic? Yeah, I'm getting this weird left channel. Oh, there he goes. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those nights. There we go.
This is cool. I feel like I'm in a very budget version of the Partridge Family.
Brady Bunch.
Or the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, because two of them died from AIDS and shit, so they had to cut down the cast. It's called, the new show is...
It's just the four of us.
That's it. It's just called, Who Didn't Die from AIDS? Yet.
Hey,
think
only
only
one died
one,
from
right?
AIDS.
Well, you know.
Technically
Didn't
one.
the dad have
Hey,
AIDS?
so far.
He did.
So far.
Robert Reed?
Robert Reed. That's right. So far. Oh, hold on.
right?
Check it in too. Hold on. We got the lovely Tracy Bernard saying hi.
Hi,
There she
Tracy.
is. Owner of Such a Neat Freak, former sponsor of this very program, an old-timey pal too. There she is. So where we at? Let's Matt, you're going in here. That's all
Oh,
right.
he's
That's all
there.
right. You know what? We'll deal with this. You know why? There's so much good looking here in the show to look at anyway.
It's
We're in a little
true.
trouble with Matt's picture. That's all right. We'll deal with it. You know.
It's okay.
Oh,
Oh,
also,
I couldn't use my phone.
and that's all right. No, you don't need to use your phone. I want to give a special backroom show and personal shout out to my pal Patty, who is home recuperating. She had it doesn't matter. That's her business. She's home getting well. She's on the mend. I know she's a regular watcher and a dear friend of mine. So you get well soon, Patty. We love you. Here at the Backroom Show. And we want to do weird stuff to your butt.
Hey.
Wear like a hat. I don't know.
What's with
cut off
we
one of your legs.
Collective?
What's that?
That wasn't in the show contract.
What's that? What was it?
Funny butt stuff was not. Oh, you know what? Oh,
Please.
shoot.
Yeah,
There
you've
was
been on
that
the
one
show. It's a lot of butt stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
I may not have read the contract completely.
So, Rebecca and Matt, what's going on? Wow, you guys
I'm just lucky
you guys
to
are
be
fucking bringing it tonight. Wow, Rebecca, you look like you're ready to fall asleep. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'm so high right
Wow.
now. It's
Matt, are you high right now?
Yep.
He is.
Wow. This
The
is
man. The man.
That's how high I
said,
am.
"Yes,
You
wait."
just blacked out for a second.
there it is.
The
Yeah.
man is waist deep in toddlers, so I mean, give him a break. If
Oh,
anyone's
How old are
really
they now,
high-
Matt? Like 4 and 2? We were talking earlier before. We were trying to guess.
Yeah, 2 and 5.
2 and 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sebby's
yeah.
just about to start. Oh, hold on, we're blacking
Just keep
out.
going. But yeah, I think we can hear you.
We can hear
Yeah,
you
okay.
great.
So Sebby's just about to start kindergarten,
Yeah.
and that's a whole big thing because he's not really good at signing his name yet.
Right.
So, you know.
Well, you're not either.
No, it's true. Because
Yeah.
Daddy's a calligrapher.
It's a
he still
family
can't sign
thing.
his
Yeah.
name, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Matt. You're into the calligraphy now, aren't you? That might be something
I am.
we'll share down the line. You're thinking about starting a page or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's touch on a couple of things. Maria, I know that you posted today about the James Webb Telescope. Which,
Yep.
if anybody doesn't know what's out there, it was a Matt, we'll just deal with you going in and out. It was a telescope launched several months ago. They had to get out way past where they normally are. It's out past Hubble and all that, and had to unfurl the sun shield and all that. And we got some images back. And I saw that, so I'm going to share them right now. There it is.
It's
Boom.
really beautiful.
Look at that.
It's so pretty.
Look at that. It's fucking
It's so
mesmerizing.
A
Now, Matt, you're really fucking fucked up right now, right? You're high
little bit.
a little bit, right? So,
That-
is that freaking you out at all?
So I can tell you actually a true story. Where I work at the Library of Congress, one of the lead NASA scientists from the Goddard Space Station came to the Library of Congress to give a lecture.
Right.
I went down there to watch, and it was all people who are either actual physicists, historians of science, or other things like that. And then there was me, and this woman gave a lecture I couldn't possibly understand. And I was just
Because
like,
it was in a
I
foreign
just want
language, you
NASA
dummy.
Sticker. I was just like, I want a NASA sticker. Can I have a NASA sticker, please?
Can I get the hat? Could I get one of your hats?
I couldn't even understand what they were talking about. It was all about the microwave refraction of the lenses. And I was like,
yeah.
basically, I was like,
Yeah.
I just want to see bird pictures and give
I
me
want
a
to see
sticker.
the
Let's do
stars.
this.
Here's the pictures of stars.
Now, Matt, you know a
Hanging
lot
out
about
with the-
using a microwave, though, don't you?
Yeah,
what it is there?
I put my head in one all the time.
Constantly. Now, I want to point something out here for the lay person, not the astrophysicist like yourself, like yours truly over here. Now, you'll see, of course, the things that have the points. Those are stars. That's also when you can tell when you look at a night sky. If it shimmers, if it's kind of like glistening, that's a star. I mean, that's a star because, it's, but if it's, so see all the little blobs, all the ones that don't have points.
And they're also the closest, the ones that have the points are actually the closest ones.
Exactly.
They're the ones that are closest to the camera.
There's this effect where it actually stretches the light and changes it. It's, has to do with how you're viewing it kind of thing. And everything else you see there, all those little blobs, those are fucking galaxies. We live in a... So look how many there are. And apparently, this is like... This portion of the sky is like equivalent to like a grain of sand proportional. It's just this tiny, tiny... Hold on. Fuck, man.
This was the perfect one.
Go ahead, Maria. Maria, take this one. Go ahead.
I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. I usually like it edible.
He's going to pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side.
I'm going to go to my right, though. Go ahead. Jesus Christ. Look at that shit. That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Yeah, they said it's like if you take a grain of sand and hold it out the length of your arm and look at that grain of sand, that's what we're looking at. Yeah. That's the amount, the size that we're looking at. It's insane.
And that's just what it captured at the right time. Yeah.
Let me ask you, how does that affect gas prices, Biden?
Yeah, Biden did that.
Yeah.
Joe Biden was at the Big Bang because he's so freaking old.
Yeah, well, you ask about his son because I bet you can see Ukraine in that picture.
Hold on. You don't mean the dead one. You don't mean the dead one, right? The dead son. He's got a dead son.
Maybe. No, I'll bet. We are Stardust.
That's true.
He is. I was just saying, we are star stuff.
Yeah. Rebecca, your thoughts on this? What do you think about this?
My thoughts on this are: when are we going to find the other life forms? They have to be out there.
God damn,
when is that going to happen?
How can it?
You can't tell me.
How can it not?
Just that one grain of sand with all those galaxies and all those planets in all those galaxies, not to mention all the other grains of sand we haven't photographed yet. Where is the other life? I need to find them. I want to go there.
Okay.
I don't want to be here anymore.
My theory is they've observed us and they've seen what's been going on for the last decade or so. And they're like,
shh, don't tell them. Shh.
You know those relatives that you always find a reason to not go?
Keep the curtains closed.
Yeah,
keep the curtains closed. Don't answer the door. Don't answer the door.
Turn the light off. Turn the light off. Like right now. Yeah, seriously. This is getting transmitted through the universe, and they're seeing this, and they're like, fuck, they can see us right now.
God damn it. Bob, put your pants on. Jesus Christ, we took a picture.
They're looking now. They're looking. God damn it.
Great.
Yeah, I'm with you, Rebecca. How the hell can it not be? I mean, although apparently, I don't know. Denise and I were talking about this earlier. It's like, it doesn't have to be, we're so biased, like, well, we see people say, the conditions for life have to be just right, just the right chemistry and the alkaline and blah, 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 blah. Exactly. Like, how fucking, like, you don't know there's not, like, diamond people out there that made of diamonds walking around and,
Right.
And they put people on they put carbon and people on their fingers.
Like, this is how life could exist in these conditions.
Right.
That's how we get to where we are. It has nothing to do, like, they're putting it the other way around. That because we exist, everything else has to exist for us, which is not the way it works.
Arrogant as fuck, aren't we? The species?
We are the worst.
Yeah, you know why, too, they would avoid us? I mentioned this the other day to the lovely Lady Bloomington. There are literally, because I see commercials for it, there are more Real Housewives of whatever shows than there are viable electable candidates in different parties. That's a fucking fact. How fucked up is that? Like, we deserve everything that happens to us, because what the fuck, right? What is going on, people?
Comparison there. I actually just read that there are more marriages that came out of The Biggest Loser than The Bachelor or The Bachelorette combined. What is going on in America right now?
Hold on. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. So, yeah, because you know why? Because they got to meet under real conditions. It wasn't like, hey, there's love going on or whatever, right?
Right. And they saw each other at their fattest, and they're like, I see what you're gonna look like once we're out of here.
But they'll put it back on anyway, so I guess they're like, let's get back together.
Every one of them has. It's become like a huge thing.
It was unsustainable
for dietitians to study.
Yeah, not a healthy way to.
They've completely fucked up their metabolisms too, because of it. Because
how
quickly they lost weight.
Yeah.
I tell you what, whose body can keep up? Matt Ferenza's body keeps up.
This is a body that doesn't quit. All right.
Quit now. Okay. By the way,
Get outta here.
the fucking and you've always now, Matt. You've always had a strong facial hair game. Always, as long as I've known you. You are fucking nailing it right now. Seriously. Like, I want to make fun of you, Sebastian Cabot, but I fucking won't. Because look at that shit.
I want to buy.
Yeah.
I want to buy cough drops from him.
Yes.
Big way.
A sarsaparilla.
You want me to be a relief pitcher at the end of an A's game.
The 1973 A's, Raleigh Fingers. Nice. Come on now. Charles
Very
Finley.
nice.
Bring in.
Very nice.
They're bringing in a big
question.
helmet. Big helmet cart.
This might be too inside baseball because it's about baseball.
Right. Because it's about,
But I'm
baseball.
hoping we get to talk about a young lady who pitched in a softball tournament. Didn't your daughter?
What? Oh, her daughter's not a pitcher.
Oh, my daughter.
Oh.
She doesn't
No, you're not a
pitch.
pitcher. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. No, she's an outfielder. But yes, her team took the state championship for Pennsylvania.
Champions. Matt, have you ever won anything?
Amazing.
Matt, have you ever won anything? Have you ever won a competition?
Have I ever won
Actually, I do know a competition you won. Go ahead.
What's that?
Yes,
I have. I have won a nationally sanctioned food eating
Boom.
competition.
Boom. Fucking right you do. Fucking right you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had that picture available. Fuck.
I could get it for you if you want.
Of course I do. By the way, oh my God, what the fuck's wrong with us? We're skipping over the obvious. Hello, happy Prime Day, everyone. It's Prime Day on Amazon.
I figured that was coming up at some point. I mean, how can you not talk about it, right? Consume.
My God,
Consume.
My grandfather's grandfather passed it down to his son, and his son passed it down.
Do you want to hear a weird
donkey
thing?
Cart from Sicily.
That's it. It was one
so
guy.
You could have Prime Day.
It was one guy with a donkey cart. That's it.
are
Boy,
great.
I could have
Hey,
this delivered in less than 3 months.
Everyone has an origin story, so I mean,
Everyone has what? An origin story?
everyone has an origin story.
An origin story. That's true.
Yeah.
Rebecca, what's your origin story? Have you ever won any awards, Rebecca?
My origin.
Tell me an award you won.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I
tell us.
won the spelling bee. Actually, I didn't win the spelling bee.
A nerd.
I won.
Nerd.
I won a singing competition in college. I won a trip to the Bahamas.
Hold on. Are we
I can
going to
believe
just
that.
ignore the fact that she went, with a blink of an eye, she went, I won a spelling bee. I didn't win a spelling bee. Like, why are you lying?
Like that is the
I was.
pinnacle
I
of an
I
award
placed
that you can
in
win.
the spelling
She could have said I won a Grammy, but instead she said I won this.
But then, like,
Humble beginnings. It's humble beginnings.
And something in her head said, "Say you want a spelling bee," and then it went, "No, abort. No, I didn't want
I'm
to."
very
Too high.
No,
That's
forget it.
crazy.
No.
Too ambitious.
No one will
You're too
ever
ambitious.
believe
I'm
that.
Hey, listen.
Proud of my spelling bee placement.
Yeah,
I placed.
listen, Icarus. All right, you get a little fucking. All right, you get a little too fucking. That's right. That's right. We're getting smart here at the Backroom Show.
I
You
still have
fucking
the
lied about
dictionary.
Look it up.
Huh?
Look it up.
Matt, remember that time you won a Tony? You didn't win a Tony. Why would you say you
Man, you gotta aim lower.
You know why? Because she panicked because she's like, shit, Gary grew up with me and we have mutual friends who may see this. They're going to call her out and go, you lying bitch, you got third that year. And she panicked and she had to fucking reverse course. I didn't win it. I didn't win it.
Lasagna.
I placed. God damn it! I placed in the spelling bee.
Did you ever win a
She's
truth
very proud of
competition?
that.
Prove it.
I consider that
a
winning.
racehorse.
And you know what my losing word was?
What was your losing word?
Galaxy.
What was it?
Galaxy.
Really? Galaxy?
You mean like...
Oh, no.
Wow.
I'm lying again. No.
Oh my God! I can't believe a thing that comes out of this woman's mouth.
Seriously, why do you keep? You know what? You didn't win a fucking truth-telling competition. That's for
trolling.
fucking
It's
sure.
falling out.
Because you're a goddamn liar.
I can't.
Joe Azuzu, is
just misinformed.
more
I
I
true
don't know
More
what's
like
than
a
come
you.
over me.
Yes.
No, the losing word was galactic. I screwed up galactic
Galactics.
because it was so freaking easy.
You know what? I want to have a
spelling
memory
stuff.
contest now. 'Cause I think I know who's going to come in last.
I know this.
Jesus
I
Christ.
see.
All right. Tracy Bernard checking in again. Why are almost all those housewives single? I just can't even. If there's life out there, I'm going too. There you go. So you won't be alone,
Do
Rebecca.
you have to ask that question?
I'm going.
I have never watched an episode of Housewives ever, but if these people are going to lose their minds to the point where they're like tearing out each other's weaves and throwing wine in each other's faces,
Right.
is that something you want in a spouse?
Hold on. Do we want to point out Matt's subtle racism there, bringing up weaves?
Why do women have
No,
weaves?
no, no.
Why are you going right to the
Housewives.
Do they-
Housewives are not a
Hair
race.
hair extensions.
hair extensions
are
are
a
not
thing.
weaves? Just kidding. I don't fucking know.
What?
I don't talk to Matt much anymore. I'm
Gary,
gonna bust
look
his
at your-
balls.
I'm
That's
so
fine.
surprised, Gary, that you do
I'm
not know
wearing
anything
my
about
hair
hair
extensions right now too, Gary.
Oh, you and me both, buddy. Maria, say that again.
I said I'm shocked that you do not know anything about hair extensions.
You know what's funny? I grew up. Well, my stepmother was a hairdresser, so I know. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you all about fucking beehives and teas. Like literally, this is in the
Yes.
'80s. Like days off and shit from school, like in service days or whatever.
Yeah.
I would go up to the shop with her because whatever, like sort of like babysitting, whatever. And I saw like hairstyles like from the '50s that were still being done in the '80s because they locked in. They
the old
locked into a
ladies-
certain
The old
look.
ladies
So.
would go.
Well,
My grandma,
It's
my
funny.
grandmothers would get once a week. Once a week they would
Just
go
saying,
to the
yes,
their
they wouldn't wash
hairdresser,
their hair. They go once a
get
week.
it set, wash and set, and then my one grandmother had a hairpiece because she was thinning on top, so they would pin it in place and get it perfect,
Oh, like Burt Reynolds.
and it stayed like that all week.
but they had
And
that
then-
like old wives' tale about like the person gets their beehive too tight and it actually ends up killing them.
What?
Or that no, it's like
Who
I said,
told you
it's
that,
a
Rebecca?
Urban legend.
Urban
legend.
legend.
Okay, I believe that.
Galactic,
You know what's funny?
Whatever.
Matt, you're an urban galactic. Oh boy.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna name this episode Galactic on the audio version too. I think
Now-
we'll see.
now I got all I can think of is I'm just thinking
or
Beastie
that
Boys
someone lays-
Intergalactic. It's just running through my mind.
That me too. Same thing.
But
That someone lays eggs in the beehive, the hairdo.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Is anybody listening?
That's-
Anybody out there in the show? Are you listening on headphones? Is Matt only coming out of one side, left channel?
Oh,
Fucking
I
no,
hate this
fucking
game.
always something
Sounds
with
fine.
this. Always
He sounds
something.
fine with me. He's
Yeah.
coming in both my ears. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Whatever. I'm over it. I goddamn fucking Rebecca.
Are you?
I'm still fucking. Yeah. I try to be. I'm still fucking laughing about Rebecca. Like I want to spell you. No, I didn't. Like,
No,
she-
I'm so sorry.
She
I
pouted.
want a Nobel Prize. Wait, no, aim low. No, all right, that's overshooting.
Wait,
Hold
that
on,
wasn't me.
Below,
That was a
below.
bra-
Just go below that. What is it? I want a spelling bee. Okay.
Best original score. Yeah, what's just below that?
That screenplay for Forrest Gump. No, wait, it's not that. Hold on, wait.
I love how in the hierarchy of Matt, it goes from Nobel Prize, boom, local Boyertown area school district spelling bee. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Right?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. That really is
But
that's aiming low.
What's going on here? All of a sudden, the recording is
but
being
we're
weird.
glossing over the fact that she did win a singing contest in college, and the prize was a trip to the Bahamas.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is
Was that like a Hallmark
of things
movie?
to win.
Yeah.
Of things to win, that's pretty damn
Did
good.
all right.
How old were you when you won that?
That was my freshman year.
Of college. So,
Ooh.
good. Okay, because I was gonna
Wow.
get like dirty. You're like, hey, young lady, you want to? But if you were like in high school, I didn't want to have some scenario where some swarthy fucking local was trying to bed you. But since you were in college,
Wait a sec. Swarthy.
swarthy,
In the
Italian.
Bahamas?
I don't fucking know. He's smooth, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't.
places.
What do you want me to know? I don't know if you noticed or not. Geography is not under the category for the podcast, so I don't know where I'm at.
I like your Jamaican accent too. If I
my
can, just
Jamaican
do that
accent.
For Bahamas.
one. Yeah.
Oh! While we're talking accents and voices, Maria, would you do us the honor of doing a little bit of your snail? If you watch a couple of shows ago, we did one of those. What would you do? And there was a $10 million snail that tries to follow you all around, and if it touches it, it kills you. It was a whole thing. Maybe we'll do.
Yeah.
I like that. Maria and
You love
Maria,
my little snail.
the little snail. So go ahead.
My little snail? It's hard to pull him up out of context. He kind of has to it has to grow and he's going to go. And he's going to run really fast. And he's going to come and help you out with your spelling bee, because he's a really good speller. Here he comes. Here he comes.
I admit that was very self-indulgent of me, but I had to have you do that.
It was. It's your show, Gary. You can do whatever the hell you want.
I was gonna
Tracy,
say,
on my phone.
It's your birthday, buddy. Blow out those candles.
Anyway.
But anyway, so the Bahamas trip. How long was your Bahamas trip?
Everyone knows. I'm looking at. That's good. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, I don't. The Bahamas trip. I took my sister. I don't remember how long it was. It was fun. We met some guys from the Navy.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Was it Davey?
Whoa. What's that?
Davey from the Navy.
Say again.
Davey?
Still in the Navy.
No,
On leave from the Navy?
Oh. Was it the
You'll
village?
probably be there for life.
Did you meet the village people down there? Wait a minute.
They actually kind of rescued us from these other guys that were harassing us. So it was this like whole kind of
Oh
like
boy. And those guys were me and Matt. But Matt was, I don't know,
Those
11.
guys were the village people.
That's right. But Matt,
Fire records.
when Matt was like
I
11,
that
maybe.
beard from somewhere. That mustache.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. So, yeah, I'm happy. So, I'm glad you won your singing competition. Although I'm starting to believe that the trip never fucking happened because you're a little shy on the
Yeah,
details.
no kidding. If you're going to lie about that spelling bee, what else are you going to lie about?
It was a very long time ago. My recollection. You could call my sister though. She would.
Oh,
she
it
would,
did, didn't it?
Oh.
Galactic.
So hold on.
What?
Your poor
Okay.
Gary, you know my
Her
sister.
sister, her sister Amanda, who was a lovely, sweet, wonderful girl and woman, apologize. She's going to drag her into her web of lies. Cover for me. Cover for me. Why would you do that to your poor sister?
That's what sisters do,
She would
baby.
cover for me too.
Of course she would. Of course. Speaking of liars, hey guys, have you been following the January 6th committee hearings? Shifting gears there.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Hold on. Before we can do it, real
yes.
quick. Patty Culture checking in. Hey kids, did you catch it earlier, Patty? I give a little shout out to you. Wishing you well. Hoping for a quick recovery from. I didn't say for what. That's your business, but you're getting better every day.
Just feel better.
Just feel better. Because we here loves ya. We love
Healing
you.
vibes.
Yes.
Patty.
You know what? You will be on the show sometime soon because you are a fun person that I adore. And I want to do stuff to your hiney hole. Okay. All right. Let me hide that chat. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Matt. January 6th. Matt, you know what? You live and work in the Washington, D.C. area. In fact, you work literally in D.C., like right in the heart of all this stuff.
No. I work literally on Capitol Hill.
There you go. Even better. Yes. Yeah. So
Even better, I work across the street from the Capitol.
What's the vibe? How's traffic been?
So here's the funny thing: we actually have been called back to the office at this point.
Oh.
Only one day. It's 2 days per pay period. So I do 1 day a week.
Right.
But it's been things get tense up there, and I am really glad I have not had to be on Capitol Hill throughout the judicial coup that is happening at the moment.
Right.
I have to go in on Thursday, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But I thought this last really big thing on January 6th hearings, where they had Mark Meadows' assistant talking,
Cassidy
I thought
Hutchinson.
it was really clever of them. I'm sorry?
Cassidy Hutchinson.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They had her come up and tell a story that someone told her about Trump grabbing someone by the throat.
Yes. The limousine, the Secret Service
Capitol.
limousine, yes.
Secret Service.
And I don't buy that story for a second. I look at Gary's face. I don't.
Right. You don't believe that it happened? You don't believe that she heard it?
No, I believe she heard it.
Right.
I absolutely believe she heard it.
Right.
And I think she is 100% truthful in that. But I don't believe it happened.
But you don't think the story is true?
I just don't think. I think he is too much of a chicken shit to grab a Secret Service agent by the throat.
Well, okay. I think like a lot of
I was
stories.
because his hands were too small.
That's
to
it.
go
Here you
around
go.
it.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, there you go.
I think like a
little
lot of
chicken feet going around someone's neck.
Little tiny. I think there may have been, people sort of fill in the gaps. So something may have happened. Like he might have like done something like, and it kind of became he was going for him. You know what I mean? And again, that's the thing. It's irrelevant anyway. And I know you can do the whole don't believe that. I mean, that's how OJ basically got off. Mark Furman swore up and down he never said the N-word, and they wrote a fucking audio tape of him saying the fucking N-word, and like, well, if you can't believe that, don't believe anything, But and if you watch, if you watch the video, they go in on the limo that day, and it wasn't the regular limo. People were trying to debunk it. Go, oh, look how the limo's laid out. Well, it wasn't even the regular presidential limo, so that got shot in the ass. You can see him, and he's kind of like you can see him in the window, and he's kind of reaching for. You can see his arm, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but
that closely.
Yeah.
Back and to the left.
Back and to the left.
Back and to the left.
Listen, your lips to God's ears.
That's different.
That's all I'm going to say. Your lips to God's ears. I'm not wishing that bad to happen to the man, but,
No. I am absolutely not saying
certainly
that.
not.
As an employee of the U.S. government,
no.
I am absolutely not saying that. But I just meant you can kind of read into the video what you want to. I don't know.
Right.
But I still, at this point, do not believe anyone from his administration will face charges. I do not.
If they get him or do
fingers.
Some of that Georgia case is it's heating up a little bit. We'll see about that.
Well, that's different. That's something else.
Of course.
And that one with the phone call and whatever they got on Lindsey Graham. Oh, I can't wait.
Lady G.
But, yeah. But for January 6th, no one is going down. They sent those poor dopes who believed their bull crap right down there and made them do the thing they would have done if, they thought they could get away with it.
Well, people are going down for it.
There
are literally people who are serving sentences now or who are on, going to be sentenced very soon. So, what is this? What is she talking about? Sorry. What did she sing that one? Oh, okay. Tracy wants to know what song that you sung that one. Hold on. Patty says thank you.
Oh, good question.
Patty says thank you, and
Great
she says
question.
my herpes. Patty says my herpes is healing nicely. Thanks.
Ooh, that's good.
Hey, your words,
herpes, Patty.
You know what? I'm sorry. I thought I wore a condom that day. Oopsie, mistakes were made. So back to this.
I never knew anyone who got herpes in their ear.
Wink, wink. So Rebecca, what was the song that you allegedly,
yeah.
Here we go. Oh, I don't remember.
The song that allegedly won the spelling
It was
bee
an
list.
original song.
So of course we.
What?
Oh, so of course.
Song. And I never sang it again.
You're such a liar.
Hold on, wait, but did you sing it? You sang it for the audition, and then you sang it in the like a winner's concert or something.
It was some silly little thing that I had made up this song, and it was like a dorm to dorm competition. So I won my dorm, and then I thought, okay, that's it. And then we went to like all the winners of all the dorms got together for the main event. And I played and I won, and I was never really expecting it, and I couldn't believe, I feel like I write nursery rhymes. I feel like I'm the worst writer in the history of writing as far as music goes. So it was a huge, an awful surprise. Obviously the surprise was nice.
What was the song called? Was it called Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire?
It was called...
No, Gary, it was called
I don't even know if I
Galactic.
have a title. It was, if you'd go with the chorus or something, you'd call it Hold Me Forever or something like that.
Hold up.
I don't even know if it had a title.
Did you win a karaoke competition and you're blowing it way out of proportion?
Right.
Is that what this was? Was this a karaoke contest that you're making a big fucking deal out of?
I played the piano.
Ooh.
I played the piano, and the words actually, came out of my mouth. So, no, it was not karaoke, no.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny?
Wait, what happens in karaoke that the words are not coming out of your mouth? How do you do karaoke?
That's terrible. What'd you do? Wipe out? Jesus. Matt, see, Matt.
Or where are those words coming out of?
Where are they coming from? Exactly.
But no, I think actually a really important thing that you said, Rebecca, was, you talked about how you didn't maybe believe in the song or whatever, but I think anyone who creates music or anything, like, unless you have yes people all around you telling you this song is great, you will never believe your song is good unless you win a competition with it, apparently.
And then lie about it. Oh, you know what? I see what's going on here. Oh, I think I may have fixed Matt's audio problem. See, when you guys are, such an exciting show. It's a show about doing a show.
He's not even listening to us.
That's okay.
Yeah, he's just worried about the audio. That's okay.
I'm totally listening. You know what? Here, fucking bitches. I'm gonna tell you something. All right, I've been listening, and I've been listening to something good. And you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing a fucking pack of lies coming out of here. Okay.
I'm pouring my heart out here.
Here's somebody.
She's giving you all she's got.
And I'll tell you what, Gary Williams.
Oh, there it is. It's
like you actually will anything.
I will yams.
Yeah. You're amming wills, whatever you're doing.
Rebecca, when this show's over, she's going to go and we're going to sign off. She's going to think of something else that she won in her life, anything, a carnival. And she's like, I should have fucking said that. I should have fucking said.
I know what she's going to do. She's going to go downstairs. She's going to cobble some shoes and be like, look at this, Williams.
There you go.
Fuck
Proven
you.
wrong. Change the fucking lower third now, asshole. I fucking do make shoes.
Change the Chiron, you dick.
I fucking do make shoes. Look at me.
Look.
You don't know me, Gary.
There you go. Yeah, you don't fucking know. You don't know shit about me, Gary. Mr. Fucking I've known you since 1983.
She could have a closet full of handmade shoes that maybe you just made her feel a little sensitive about, and now that's it. The dream is dead. Thanks, Gary.
Maybe it's assholes like me that have kept her from achieving her lifetime goal.
Over and done.
Yeah. Speaking of closets, Matt, how you doing? Matt, you still married? Forget being in the closet?
A little bit.
Still married a little bit? Okay.
Well, I definitely have the beard. Am I right?
That's a gay joke.
Yeah, no, I'm good. No, I am one of those weirdos who loves being married. And I really do. I love my kids. I love being married because I couldn't possibly attract another human being ever in my life again. So nailed it on that.
Because it's true. Stop, man.
Yeah, no, it really is. No, yeah.
But no one loves marriage like Rebecca because she's done it twice. So good for you. Good for you, Rebecca.
But I'll tell you what, dude.
I don't know.
When I told people I was engaged, it was really funny, actually. I noticed this. If I told ladies I was engaged, they'd all be like, "Oh, that's so sweet. Oh." And then if I told guys I was engaged, they'd be like, "Oh my god,
dude! Oh, that's the old bro." But yeah. Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
But even so, I had this one guy I'll never forget. He told me that, okay, well, is this your first marriage? And I said, yeah. And he's like, okay, that's your starter marriage. Don't worry about that. What happens, but that's your starter marriage. And then you'll find someone who actually, connect with. I'm like,
hold on.
My God.
And then you turn to the guy, you said, listen, Dad.
Yeah.
All right.
No. I pointed to the mirror and I said, listen, I've had enough of your bullshit.
Motherfucker. Listen. Oh, and it's funny. You called your dad a motherfucker. And he's like, yeah, technically accurate. Yeah.
And you're welcome.
Yeah. Ta-da! Yeah. So we'd like to take a moment to thank our dad's wangs, by the way.
There you go.
Right.
All
Rebecca.
Right, so I have a question.
That conversation comes.
Well, hold on. So did we talk? Go ahead, Maria. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
Well, I wanted to say because we were talking about music, right? And then we were also talking a little bit of politics about January.
Yeah, I'm going to talk more about January 6th. So let's get to that soon.
Well, but I'm gonna shift a little bit.
Ooh.
We can come back to January 6th, but I want to jump the pond for a second.
Ooh.
Jump the pond
Boris Johnson.
over to England and talk about Boris Johnson.
Hello.
So my question is, Boris Johnson resigned as Prime Minister of the UK this week. Yeah.
Well, he gave us notice. Basically,
he gave his he hasn't left yet.
Yes.
But he was obviously his party. I guess the Conservatives there are not confident that if his ability to carry this further. Anyway, when they were making the announcements and they were interviewing other Tory MPs as to why they think that it's a good thing that he did this. Somebody took it upon themselves to take the advice that Hugh Grant had put out on Twitter, saying, "Can somebody please, during this whole insanity thing, play yakety sax," which is
the funniest.
The Benny Hill theme, yes.
The Benny Hill theme over these MPs talking to the BBC. Somebody set up a giant system. I don't know. They put speakers or amps, and were blaring the yakety sax.
The Grateful Dead brought their sound equipment out.
And of course, if you're not familiar with it, if you're of a certain age, it's the it's the
everybody
wacky comedic kind of effect. Yeah.
You did that so well. It was so recognizable.
Hey, at least I wasn't lying about it. All right.
So my question is, if there was going to be a soundtrack or a song for the January 6th hearings,
right,
what would it be? What would your song be?
For Christ's sake. You know, this is
to
why
blare
we should
outside
prepare.
the Capitol.
To blare outside the Capitol. I don't know.
We can
Burn It All Down. Is there a song called Burn It All Down?
I don't know. I would just be like, is there a song that is literally about like meaningless nonsense? I mean, like,
I just got it.
Sinatra, Something Stupid.
Something. Probably that song that Rebecca sang to win the competition. Maybe. I kid. I tease.
You could do what? Like, you could do Burning Down the House.
Burning Down the House. Perhaps.
House.
I liked the rap one they were playing. I don't know who it was, but it was "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way, Get Out the Way, Bitch, Get Out the Way." They were doing that when he lost the election,
right?
And he, I like that.
Hey, hashtag Me Too.
Did they play that for Ashley Babbitt?
Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. For those of you who are keeping score, Ashley Babbitt is the girl that got shot inside the Capitol.
All you got to do is watch the HBO special about it.
Yes, that Trump is trying to make into some sort of saint. Every time fucking Trump does a rally, he's like, "Where's the officer?" Meanwhile, he's been named and cleared and all that. And
right. You know. And you can see clearly in the footage, she punches through. Well, I don't know if she gets through the window, but she is the one climbing through the window into the chamber.
Yeah.
Guess what? Someone else had one in the chamber. So, sorry.
And let's be real here. A lot of those people are the same ones that every time a fucking black motorist or somebody gets shot, they go, "Hey, motherfucker, if you'd have just complied and not fucking done anything." Same one screaming that bullshit. This bitch comes storming the fucking Capitol, gets shot, fucking knowing what she was doing, and you're like, "Oh, but poor thing. Poor fucking thing." You know what? Fuck you. All right? You know that saying, fuck around and found out? Well, that bitch found out. Bitch died of lead poisoning. Fuck you, actually. Right? Seriously, fuck her. Fuck all of them. Gives a shit.
We have people, that Gary and I both know from central Pennsylvania who are very much on team. It was Antifa in the first place.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, anybody can put on hats and T-shirts.
Yeah.
But these people were, like, well-known.
And a bunch of them have been arrested.
Followers.
Plausible deniability.
The largest investigative body on the planet, the FBI, the judicial system, the DOJ, all that, they have rounded up scores of people who are admitting to it. They're pleading guilty. There's evidence, but still, no, I don't think it was antagonizers. Get the fuck out of here.
Have there been some that have done time?
Well,
they've just been sentenced.
Some have.
And some have very little. I mean, they're not getting a lot of time. They're getting like a month,
6 months,
a couple of weeks,
6 months
kind
at
of
the
thing.
most. And so they just for the first time brought down treason charges on the Proud Boys.
No, not treason.
So,
seditious conspiracy.
Sedition.
There you go.
Yeah, not treason. No, that's a whole conspiracy. Exactly. Here's the thing for me. Okay, to me, I think in a lot of ways, the whole actual storming of the Capitol and the fucking shaman guy with his fucking bare chest, all that, that's not even for me. Even the issue about surrounding January 6th and all that. It's not even that. Take that and put it aside. It's fucking everything else. It's that people at the highest levels of power, including Congress, senators, representatives, staff members, the president, all conspired to nullify millions of votes, many of people of color, to do an end around the people that scream the most about America and our democracy and the flag waving and the people, the very fragile foundation that makes this country what it is. They don't give when it came down to it, to actually test it, to accept whether or not we would have a peaceful transfer of power, had a fucking fit of epic proportions, and went, no, it can't be, because it's not the way I fucking want it. But you know what? Fuck you, and I'm tired. And I said it a million times in the show, fucking Joe Biden can go fuck off. I don't give a shit. This is not a Joe Biden defense. This is a fucking, we're tired of stupidity fucking defense, all right? Because I've yelled at these people too about freedom and things and why I think a lot of things are whatever. That's a whole other fucking thing. But this idea that we just can't accept reality. Holy fuck. Dude, I saw a guy on a friend's Facebook page talking about, I was an engineer and I'm pretty comfortable around math and I ran the numbers and there's just not mathematically possible that Joe Biden won. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You know who sits at home and runs the numbers? Fucking Mark David Chapman's of the world. Fucking crazy people. Holy shit, people.
Jimmy, can I just put it in here real quick?
This is my rant for
Can anyone figure out why Gary brought this back around to this topic? Sorry, no. Anyway, no.
I don't get it. I didn't get that.
Off on the rant. Yeah, you didn't. Sorry. But I'll tell you.
I missed Matt Bombs. I have no idea what he was saying there.
Yeah, good for you. But I mean,
go get your fucking shine box.
I'll get your fucking shine box. He bought his fucking button. But anyway,
yes.
Where my friends that are, I believe, living in a separate reality at this point about what happened with this last election. I look at this and I just think, where is this going to end? Because if you don't buy that election was legitimate, and then when they had super conservative people looking at the election returns to recount them and stuff, and they came back that Biden won by even bigger amounts
the cyber ninjas
than they thought.
That made a bullshit group. They're like, I mean, if anybody was going to find irregularities and things, it was going to be those fucking bullshit artists. And when they came back, they're like, we found 6 more votes.
And so they had to close their business because people were coming after them with death threats. And they wanted to find that Trump won this.
Bill Barr, Trump's AG, head of the fucking Department of Justice, said, nope. The Rathenberger, the Secretary of State of Georgia, nope. And I forgot his first name, but last name Schmidt. He was a Philadelphia election guy, Republican. Nope. 60 cases out of 61, and the one they did win in court was some procedural, didn't mean anything, had to do anything. It's like, yeah, you're fine. You're allowed to wear fucking wooden shoes in the courtroom during the trial or some bullshit. It didn't matter. It was irrelevant to anything. How fucking and hold on. Here's been my fucking argument from day one. If this cabal, this group is so all-powerful and they can just change election results, well, then it's one or two things. One, it's fucking over anyway, because if they can just flip a switch and pick what they want, well, then what's the point anyway? Because they can do whatever they want. Apparently, that's what they say. And two, why the fuck they let the motherfucker win it the first time?
Right.
You were feeling generous the first time? We'll throw him off by having him win this one.
A landslide, make it different. Why would you make it so close that it's it's
yes.
If you're gonna flip it. Flip it right?
Big. Flip it. Flip it good.
The popular vote.
Flip it good.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. What did you say, Rebecca, about the popular vote?
He didn't even get the popular vote.
No,
so
twice.
He never really won.
No. I mean,
why would the Republicans go with him again? He has never won an election.
Yeah.
My biggest hope is that he runs And he doesn't get the nomination and runs and splits the ticket. Because that, to me, is the only way. If Biden is the nominee for the next election, that's the only way he wins. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, when Ron DeSantis comes in and out fucking Trump's Trump, you know.
Right. the guy who said, get the shots.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, too, about the whole other thing, yeah. So we talked last show a little bit. It's been, you know, since so I suppose some of the anger has tamped it down, but we talked, of course, about the overturning of Roe. And we got a little bit into detail about what it really meant. It was not like, you know, it didn't really, like, it's not like abortion is illegal. The stance of the court was that it wasn't the court's place to decide it in the first place. Kind of a thing, but I don't know. I mean, that's a dangerous fucking path to go down, you know. Rebecca,
but everyone knew the trigger laws were in place in multiple states to make it illegal. States, sure. So they knew what they were doing.
Some of them are being challenged, but
absolutely knew what they were doing. Yeah, and they're being challenged, and now Biden has put
73 years old.
his executive order into place. But this is about our right to privacy too. Mm-hmm. It's not just, you know, it's our right to health care. It's our right to privacy. How are they, some of these states with some of the laws they're trying to pass, how would they even begin to know and enforce some of the stuff they're trying to make us or not allow us to do?
That's been a lot of the
only way they could do that would be a serious
they don't understand women's health care to begin with.
Yeah.
When you hear these absolute lunatics talk about what a period is, and sometimes they're women, and I'm like,
this is a party who had someone a bunch of years ago say that rape can't result in pregnancy if the woman doesn't want it to, or something insane
right, the body
like
can
about her body
have
reacts.
ways of preventing that if we don't want it. Right.
Literally said the body has ways of shutting that down.
Right.
It is disgusting. And so, do you want to know what my real opinion about what this whole nonsense is?
Well, you know what? Yeah, I would like, because I'm not getting a word of truth out of Rebecca tonight, so I'm teasing, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Please, go ahead. Yes.
I don't even know she's a woman at this point. I'm not even going to know.
Liar.
I mean, granted, I don't know what your pronouns are, but, you know, whatever. I feel like this is the end of the generation that is now the grandpas and great-grandpas just grabbing on to modernity and screaming, "Look at me! Right. I still exist." Yeah. And it's like, no, Grandpa,
couldn't agree more.
Great, it's good for you.
It's a bunch of aggrieved people who take a look around and they're frightened of their relevance. You know, and the only thing left is to try to control their people. And if things were just the way that I feel they would be, all would be right in the world. If it wasn't for those people, if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for people coming in, if it wasn't for people that believe a certain way, if it wasn't for those, for
the group of people who are insisting that we should all pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, they sure don't want to take responsibility for anything that is inconvenient or doesn't align with what they think it should be.
I couldn't agree more. You're right. This tough, thick skin, we can get through anything, you know, in America. Boy, they exposed for a term my wife uses, thin-skinned pussies that they are.
Well, my favorite was before the pandemic, you would see like the posts on Facebook that were like, here are pictures of 18-year-olds in the 40s, and it's a picture of people storming the beaches on Normandy, and it's like kids today, and they're like crying. And now, when I look at these old idiots who are like, I can't wear a mask for more than 30 seconds before my eyeballs explode out my asshole. Like, fuck you thin-skinned pussy who never had to live through anything. Fuck off. Because the really hard, like, as nails people went to Vietnam and fucking died. You pussy stayed behind, and now you're here, and this is the shit we have left.
Bones first, Matt. They have bones first. Come on. Come on, bones first,
the other pictures that same age group is in are the protests not letting black people sit at the lunch counter, are standing around a tree celebrating a hanging. Like those they're in those pictures too, but they don't want to talk about those pictures. Right. Like those are the same generation.
That's why they're making it illegal.
Right.
So you can't look at the pictures of grandma, literally grandma and grandpa yelling at little children going into their schools for the first time.
Yeah.
That you don't get to look at the picture of. Yeah, exactly. No.
We don't want to have a big sad. We were like, oh, why would I want to remember the shit stuff that we did in history?
Exactly.
Because that's important
I have so many opinions on this.
It makes the little white babies feel bad about themselves.
People, exactly. People. A lot of people, and we know where we live, and let's say that, and there's a lot of like that was then, this is now, get over it, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, a lot of those things that happened are within the lifetime of people that are literally still alive. I mean,
all right, listen.
But hold on. For example, okay, and now here's my chance to take a shit on the libs. Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, hey, listen, you people that were born here, but your eye shape's fucking wrong, we're going to throw you into some fucking camps. Yeah. And then it goes to court, and the Supreme fucking Court said, yeah, that's totally cool. Yeah, there are people alive. Yeah. George Takei was in one of those camps.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, this is ancient history that people are still fucking bitching about.
There's actually even a better one of those that when Harriet Tubman was born, Thomas Jefferson was alive. When Harriet Tubman died, Ronald Reagan was alive.
What?
Like, so that is 100% true. And so, like, the point is, it's not ancient history. Like, it is within 3 lifetimes that you get back to slavery. And when you look at, especially Civil War history,
like,
especially like those people who are in Ken Burns's, Civil War documentary, these are the people who are the grandchildren of Civil War survivors. Mm-hmm. And so they're talking about how noble the South is and how, just how wonderful and lovely these people are. And and at the very end, there's this quote from this guy who is Northern, who talks about how the Southerners and Northerners, they had this idea of freedom, and they just put a little different English on it. Meaning, like in pool, when you hit the ball just slightly differently, and that's what they went to war about. It's like, no, they went to war about enslaving human beings. That's not some English. That's not little. Your grandparents were terrible.
There are people I know who post on social media about, hey, you know what? Our history is our history. We need to honor both sides. And I'm like, that the other side literally wanted to, and of course, these are the people they screamed the loudest about America and rah, 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 of course. I always say, listen to what people...
Party of Lincoln.
Yeah, they they're like, we have to honor both sides. It's like, they were trying to destroy the thing that you swear, it's like, what do you mean, both sides? No.
Yeah.
They were old-timey Al-Qaeda. They want to destroy way of life, I don't get that. I don't get how you honor it.
Who took oaths to defend the Constitution.
Yeah.
It's different. It's not, we're not, and there's, like, you don't have to honor it. You don't have to honor history. You have to acknowledge history and say, this is what happened, and it sucked.
People, they're going to...
And it wasn't great.
I'm ready to blow their minds. There's these things called books and statues and museums. Yeah. I mean, we'll wait to hear about those.
Well, fuck their statues, but,
Yeah. We don't learn about that.
No, but put them in museums, though.
Children in Germany learn about the Holocaust. Yeah. They don't honor it, but they learn about it so that you don't do that shit again.
Now, what's up, Rebecca? What are you saying?
The thing that gets me, and I was talking to my friend about this, and it kind of relates to what Matt was saying earlier, that he doesn't think he's going to see anyone indicted or anyone go to jail or any other, trouble for this whole insurrection thing. That really concerns me, because when you look at the Civil War, no one got in trouble for that either. It was just kind of, okay, it's for now.
The opinion on that apparently was they wanted to, they were concerned about healing.
Oh, well, it was anti-Christian. Really supported them in the first place. Yeah. So
I don't disagree. I'm just saying.
But that's what that's the fear going forward. Now, looking at something like the January 6th crap, like we need some sort of
consequences,
accountability.
Right? There's zero doubt.
My father always says
that's what happened.
My father always says, about Nixon, that they were going to get him, so he stepped down. Well, maybe that's the case, but guess what? They didn't. And as soon as he stepped down, Ford turned around and pardoned him. So there was no consequences. And yes, people did go to jail for Watergate, but that's horse shit compared to January 6th.
Of course.
And this is nothing, right? That's nothing compared to this. Yeah. Exactly.
There's absolutely, and I'm not watching that. They're just, it's like, a lot of people go, I don't watch that. I'm not watching that garbage. They're just out to get them. I go, well, then why the fuck do you have an opinion on it? You don't get an opinion on it if you're going to ignore the presentation of irrefutable facts.
Unless you can write something as cool as Sweet Home Alabama, where he says, Watergate doesn't bother me.
There you go.
If you can do that, you know what? You get a pass.
And they told Neil Young to fuck. They told Neil Young to fuck off too, right?
Yeah, go fuck himself.
Go fuck you, Neil Young, you Canadian
fuck. Southern man doesn't need you anyway.
That's it.
And we've pulled politics back to music. There you go.
Hold on.
There you go.
I think Lady Poopington is there she is. It's okay. Because we're going to cut that out of the history books. All good, never happened.
Right. Never happened. Written by the winners. No. So history is written by the winners.
There you
go.
We
need to make sure we know who wins.
That's not true. History is written by the survivors.
They're written by.
Aren't they winning?
Not even true. History's written by the literate.
That's
chewing that one.
My God.
So you know what? While you're chewing on that one, hey, let's go to our sponsor, Maria. You know them, you love them.
Okay.
Our good friends at Exeter Gutter Cleaning, LLC.
I love that. Give me about 2 minutes to talk about these guys. I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
Good.
No problem.
All right, Matt's going to go do something. Maria.
Because it's going to take longer than 2 minutes
to
talk about all of the amazing things that Exeter Gutter Cleaning can do for you, your home, your lifestyle,
your country,
and your relationship.
Yeah. Chris Herder and Exeter Gutter Cleaning might save your marriage. And you know what? Actually, we joke, but that's not out of the realm of possibility. Because as we know, a lot of times fights are like things like money, but then also like maybe things aren't getting done.
Honey, why haven't you cleaned those gutters like you said?
What's going on with the siding? What's going on with this, with that? Well, guess what? Answer to your prayers, everybody. The answer to those prayers is Exeter Gutter Cleaning, LLC. Now, we, of course, if you're a regular viewer and listener of the show, we have been petitioning Chris to change the name to, go ahead, Maria.
Exeter Gutter Cleaning and More.
With the dash N dash.
More.
N.
Yes.
More. Because the great Chris Herder does so much more.
Who is an angel in a pickup truck.
There you go. That's it.
Coming to save you and your home.
That's it. Rebecca.
With his mad skills. His mad skills.
That's it. Years of getting the job done. Rebecca, is there anything around the house that maybe you've been letting go for a while? Maybe the siding's a little dirty, or the gutters need a...
Well, Gary.
What's that?
You raise a good point. I do have gutters on my house, and I did get a new roof, and I totally ignored my gutters.
Yep. And you know what? Let me tell you something.
I shall perhaps consider. I actually did see that one heavy rain. I need to look at my gutters because I could see the water flowing over.
Going over. I'm going to tell you what happens there. Other than this, the hard fucking way. It had been going on long before, we were only here 5 years now, but this is a couple years ago. Well, there was an issue with the gutters over here. You both know the house, right? The window well right here.
It's lovely. It's a lovely abode.
Lovely little home. But here in the basement, there's a little window over there. Well, the gutter had been overflowing and water got down in. And guess what? Fucked up the carpet. Matt saw the mold in the house. So guess what? My man Chris Herder from Exeter Gutter Cleaning came over. Boopity bubbity boop. Replaced it. Put a new window in. Boom. Problem solved. That's it. And Matt, I know your siding probably looks like crap at your house. So, wait, no, you're too far away. You're too far. You're out of the radius. Okay, yes. He does have an hour drive radius from the Boyertown area, which is southeastern Berks County. But all you Lehigh Valley people, a lot of you Montgomery County people, boom, you're set. You're set. You've been putting things off. And let's be honest, average viewer, listener of the Backroom Show, your ass ain't going up on that ladder. You're not doing it. And here's the thing. It's
No,
not even
you better
exterior
not.
only. It's not even only exterior.
Why would you?
What's that? What's
Why
that?
would you?
Why?
Why would you get up on a ladder? That's a death sentence.
I gotta clean my gutters.
I gotta clean my gutters. No,
I don't
honey.
know why anyone in Bruce County talks like that. But,
Honey,
you know.
you gotta hang yourself. Shut up, bitch. I know what I'm doing. Ah! Now look
Fired
what
him
you've
right down
done.
under the lawn.
Here you go, Maria. It's time. You know what? This is the very first installment. Are you ready? Let's do this.
Yeah.
Of Backroom Show Theater. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
Improv
Now, Matt and
theater,
Rebecca,
okay.
you're the nosy neighbors who, you're friendly, but you always got something to say.
We're the
Now,
Ochmonics.
there you go. Maria, you're my wife, and I'm the guy.
Okay.
All right. So, all right, I got to clean these goddamn gutters. So, let me get the ladder
Gary,
out.
what are you doing? Why are you going with that ladder? Why aren't you using
Oh,
the new
here we
ladder?
go again,
Why are
Joe.
you
Look at
using
him
the old
trying to
ladder?
do something.
This is my
Oh
daddy's
God,
ladder.
Florence, look at him up on that ladder.
It's a
Gary,
perfectly good ladder. I'm going to
Gary,
go.
the
No,
termites got
that is
that ladder
fine. Look
years
at you,
ago.
you
You're gonna hurt
fucking-
yourself.
You can
You look
all.
like
Take a
a
picture,
bean
Joe,
bag
but
held
it's
up by
gonna fall.
2 rulers.
Oh, God. Maria, you sound
Gary,
just like your
Gary.
sister. I'll be fine.
Wait, question before you go up the ladder.
What?
Is the life insurance paid out?
Oh, it's all signed. Yeah, the papers are in the
Oh,
drawer.
good.
Hey, get me a beer.
Climb the ladder, Gary.
Get a beer, Yappy,
I'll
ready?
get a beer
And
for
you
you, honey.
neighbors over there, mind your beeswax, all right? I've seen your gutters, and they ain't so great. All right, let me go up this ladder. Oh, my God! Oh! Oh, my neck!
No.
Here we
Oh,
go.
no.
All right,
What
look,
I
hold
say.
on. Look. All right, I've been through this. I was in Korea, so I had nothing to
Stand
do
back,
with
lady,
saving
stand
people.
back.
Stand back. All right, hold on. Wait, no. You, wifey,
No, it's a-
grab his legs.
I can't
I'm
feel
gonna
my
grab
toes.
his neck.
I can't feel my
Oh,
toes.
no.
That's
No,
all right.
really,
Grab
don't
his
hands
spine
up.
and
I'm
get
tired
cracking.
of
Let's
looking
go.
at the crack.
All right.
I can't feel my toes.
no.
Is that bad?
Oh, that's
I don't
bad,
know.
honey.
Could you
That's
feel him
real
before?
bad.
Listen. Oh, I can't play the piano.
Well, honey,
It's no time
Well,
for
while you're going
jokes.
to
You know what?
Your
Well, you
spine
take-
is
we take
clearly
you to the
broken
hospital.
in many places.
But I don't think I'm going to make it to the hospital. There's a couple of things I have to tell you. One,
Okay, yeah.
why did that lady lie about a spelling bee? That's called a callback.
It's very
He hit his
confusing.
head. He's not
I don't
talking
know.
straight.
Listen,
I don't know what he's
listen.
talking.
If
He's
you
talking
have to
about
go
a head
to
injury.
grave with that question, I am sorry. It is something that no one knows. It is a mystery. It is a mystery like
Wait, I got
God,
a song. It's
like
popping
the
into my
triad,
head.
And
like the
two,
Trinity.
but the second thing I got to say, and I think this has got to be the last thing,
Wait.
is
Okay.
that I should have called Chris Herder at Exeter Gutter Cleaning LLC to come clean my
Oh,
gutters.
look, how many times I told you that?
You did. Fucking
know.
Frank told me so many times.
Wait,
like,
hold
dude,
on,
you gotta call.
hold on. Tell me again. What was that number?
It number was 610. I have it memorized. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
I'll
can't
bet you
remember
do.
what I did.
No, because I told you how many times.
You
to call
told me
it.
constantly. You're like, call Chris Herder at Exeter Gutter Cleaning. And I think the number was 610-698-3876. And I'm like, oh, 76, like the basketball team. But I don't watch basketball because it's all full of, well, it's full of, I'm not going to say it. I don't watch it. Ever since
Basketball
Bob
players,
Cousy stopped
right?
playing, I don't watch anymore. All right? If I
Basketball
want to see a
players.
bunch of them running around, well, you know how it goes.
Oh
There you
man,
go.
I am sure
If that
Exeter
guy-
Gutter Cleaning wants
You can drop-
themselves
drop 'em on-
associated with this.
Drop
There you
him on the
go.
ground.
There you go.
It's fine.
Okay,
And he's
scene.
dead. Scene.
Scene. There you go. So there you go. Exeter Gutter Cleaning LLC may save the life of your racist neighbor. Well, maybe you shouldn't call him. I don't know. In that case.
Yeah. No, why would you are the worst? at
No, I
having
mean like for that
sponsors.
guy. I mean for that.
You are
Just
the
for that
worst at
guy.
having sponsors.
Call for yourself.
Don't call this person.
Exactly. And also, very quickly, we can't forget about the good folks. You know you love them at BRN Podcast. Hey, are you an individual or an organization, company looking to get back in touch after the pandemic? Get back in touch with your customers, your clients, or whatever. Or maybe you're just like Matt, and you're like, I'm bored and I smoke a lot of pot. I got something I want to say. Bibbidi, bibbidi,
No,
boo.
I'm the
And you know what you
exact
do?
opposite. I'm fat and I'm an idiot. No one wants to hear anything I want to say.
I want to do a show about mustache waxing. Whatever, that's fine. You get a hold.
I have many.
Of me. What am I doing? Oh, I have that thing on.
No,
You get a hold of me. You can email me right there. Email. That stands for mail sent electronically, by the way. Mm-hmm. I'm off the rails here tonight. You can email me at Gary@backroomnetwork.com. And, of course, as we always say, there's the phone number. But just, come on, just text me. Just text me. Wait, what is going on over there? Just text me because, I might not answer your phone call. But then you text me, you say something again. Hey, Gary, I'd like to talk about doing a podcast. Then I'll call you back and we'll have a whole... It'll be nice. We'll meet for lunch. We'll get pizza. It'll be a whole thing. So if you or someone who wants to start a podcast but doesn't know where to start, well, Fame costs right here. And here's where you start paying. Fame reference. Okay, 1981. How old am I? All right, let's get back to it. Hold on. Tracy Bernard. It's a damn shame there wasn't a Margaret Mitchell in the White House with the Orange Man getting the truth no matter what happened to her. There you go.
Margaret
a little
Mitchell,
bit of history.
The author of Gone with the Wind.
No, that's a different one. That's Margaret Mead. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, what am I, a fucking history buff over here? All right.
So I want to show you some things that have to do with my beard real quick.
Yes, very quickly.
So check this out.
Okay.
Very quickly.
Let's
Look
see
at this.
this.
I know, you dumped a whole bunch of stuff up there.
I'm fascinated.
I got this
Hold on,
wax.
let's cut the mat.
I got this wax.
Let's cut the
I
mat.
got this wax. I got
Holy
this wax.
shit.
I got this is a thing.
Oh, look at that one.
Thing.
Look at that
Look
one
at these things.
Holy shit.
I got
Oils.
those.
He has so
I got
oils,
this.
waxes,
I got this.
do you have any tinctures?
Whoa, look at this one. Holy crap.
Do you have any
And then I got
tinctures,
this to
man?
Shampoo it. And I have this.
You have
What's
a
that?
special
Do you
shampoo for your beard?
Many tinctures.
You have many
Do want a
tinctures.
tincture?
I know
I
you have
have them.
many.
Do you want some tinctures? I have them. Here. Do you want to see my favorite thing I have?
Wow.
Here. And this is not a joke. This is a real thing.
I can't
All right,
believe
check
anybody
this out.
watching this. What?
Right here.
What is
All
that?
right. This
Whoa.
is
Curler.
a 19th
Is that-
century mustache curler.
I bet you had to put it in fire, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you had to
put
have
it
to
in a
actually
flame.
Like I'll put my lighter under it, and then you curl the ends of your
But
mustache.
we don't live in the
I
19th century. You don't have to do that anymore.
I
man.
don't, but it does curl my mustache.
Does it do a good
still.
job?
Yeah, it does actually. But what I learned is something that a lot of ladies learn with hair curlers is the
Is that
hot
you shouldn't
part.
shove it up your butthole?
Well, no, I mean I don't think anyone has ever learned that that's not a good idea because that's a great idea.
Right. Nobody ever. Yes. No, what they learn.
But no, like that I have to heat it down here because if you touch the hot part to your skin, it's really hot and it burns a whole lot.
Hold on.
But
let me get this straight.
And then you get it looks like a cold sore, and people think you have the herpes.
Oh no, he's got hair though. Well, if you can burn some hair.
Oh no!
away, I
Well,
guess.
no. It's the raging herpes that made people
Raging
think I have
herpes. That's why I had a couple of herpes references. Nice.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's right.
I like callbacks. I'm all about
Callbacks. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that, Galactic?
But enough about your dating life.
All
Oh.
But this begs the question:
No one ever
if there's
calls me back.
if there's 19th century mustache curlers, are there like modern, like little tiny?
I'm
little
assuming-
curly
Gotta be, right?
mustache?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
That has
I
a
mean,
little electro-
'cause
I mean, I think they're
this is
battery
not complicated. This is not a complicated
No.
piece of machinery. But I will tell you, I never did any of this stuff until I moved to Portland. Of course, Portland, Oregon. But I was in a production
Came with
of
the
the
welcome
Music
package, I
Man.
think.
Hey, I took you almost an hour and a half to get to Portland. Good job, buddy. It's not bad. That's good
Thank
for you.
Yeah. Ooh.
I just wanna
the place
quickly-
that I miss and love more than anywhere else on
Sounds
earth.
pretty great. I want to go back briefly that it took Matt trial and error to figure out that if I take this metal and put it under a flame and then take that metal and touch my skin, what? It's going to lead to an ouchie.
Well, the thing is, all right, so you have a... God. Because I can already see where this is going. Because here's where... That's
No,
where
I
we're
won't.
gonna
I
go.
swear to God, I won't. I won't do it.
You wait. Yeah, he won't. He won't do it, guys. Don't worry
No.
about
He
it.
won't
He's
do
not
it.
going to do
No.
that.
Gary?
And so,
But anyway, so enough
there
about Matt.
is,
Goodbye.
like,
Goodbye, Matt. I'm kidding. Oh, good. No, I really do want to know.
What did you do? Now I have to redo it and that thing in a full screen.
What? No, you're
No, but so the barrel, I thought, oh, okay, maybe it absorbs heat. I don't know. What the hell do I know? I've never curled anything. Look at the top of my head.
You know what?
There's no curling going on up there.
You've got a few curls in
And
your
so-
lifetime. You know what I mean? Huh?
What?
Couple of
I'm
these.
sorry. What were you saying?
Couple of
Hold on.
those.
Let me.
I didn't ask any. Hey, is anybody drinking tonight? Anybody having anything?
Yeah.
What are you having?
Nope.
I have a
Double cannon.
Oh, you can't see it.
An
Oh
IPA.
no, wait.
Yeah, you can see it.
just have
I was
water.
drinking. There we go.
I saw it.
So I have a double cannon tonight.
Maria's got some nice double cannons.
Tremendously wonderful
IPA.
Maryland IPA, double IPA.
Did you hear my
Anyone
tit
else?
joke? I said Maria's got a couple of nice double cannons. Huh? It's good. I'm glad I went back for that one.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know what this was when
definitely
you signed
need
up
to
for this
circle
show.
around for that.
You know what this was. Rebecca, you held up
Yeah.
an empty glass.
That was worth repeating.
Thank you.
I did.
Thank you. I
I
believe
did.
All right,
Yes, I
Barney
had water.
Stinson, let's go.
Good water. And Maria,
Oh,
anything? What you having?
Just water
Me
tonight.
too. Just water.
Yeah. It's,
All right, well,
All right. So I
Tuesday.
think it's time to. Oh, is that your stash?
no,
wow.
God, must be nice
no,
to do
even
similar
though
words.
it's legal
Okay.
in the state.
That's a lot of
Pennsylvania.
earwax.
Get with the times, Pennsylvania. Let's go.
I guarantee you, Pennsylvania will not get there until it is nationally recognized.
Decriminalized or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't. Especially like in Berks with Wally for so many years.
Right.
Like that was his ballywick, man.
That was it.
How's that for inside baseball?
Whoa, Matt! Very quickly, if you could answer this very quickly, because I want to get to some other things before we go. This said, Matt, while working on the Hill these days, is security higher than before the January 6th event? How do you feel about going to work with the potential of this happening again? That's a great question. There you
It's
go.
amazing, and I'll tell you what. So after it happened, there were Army reserves all over Capitol Hill, and so I've been working from home for most of that time because of the pandemic. I went in to get my stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry.
and
Very
there-
quickly, what's irrelevant? Patty, who's healing, Percocet cocktail for her.
God bless you, Patty.
There you go. All right, I had a
That's
girl.
one for me, baby.
I had a girl.
Round,
You know where I live.
Next round's on me,
All
Patty.
right. All right. Sorry, Matt, go ahead.
But anyway, so I was walking up to the Library of Congress where I work, and there were people with, like, I don't think they were Uzis, but they definitely had a whole bunch of automatic rifles everywhere. And so you go into the building, and they
Hold
were all
on.
walking around.
Civilians or cops?
Oh, no, it's Army.
The reserve.
Army.
Yeah,
National
first of all, they don't have
Reserve.
Uzis. Uzis are little
No.
mini compact guns. They would
No,
never
I know.
have it.
Right. But, you know, they have
Military
very
assault
big
rifles,
guns.
probably.
Maybe. And they're
Really,
probably
really
semi-automatic.
big
I'm sure they're
rockets.
probably not automatic, but
And so they're not there anymore. And at this point, there is essentially no more security detail before, like that wasn't there, you know, before we started this. We have had trainings. Literally, in one of our trainings, we were taught how to make improvised edged weapons. Which is just nuts. Like, I've never worked at a place where I have had to do that.
so you take a book
So
and you
Matt's
Well,
basically
no, I'll
saying
tell you
he's,
what. I
he's
will
never
tell
worked
you
in a
what they told
school.
us. Right? No? Yeah.
good
there you go.
point, Maria.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I have now worked at a place that was bombed once and threatened to be bombed a second time, even though it just turned out to be some yokel in his, you know, pickup truck. But, you know,
Well, you would say you work in the Library of Congress. You could probably just get out like books like To Kill a Mockingbird and just start showing them, and they'll be so repulsed.
right.
Ah!
Oh, look, I have the
Read it.
Scarlet Letter.
Ah!
Written
Oh,
word.
God!
Yes.
Literature.
We
Wow.
were taught about, and this is something I will never forget. We were taught about how to punch a clock, and all the clocks where I work are like the old, you know, like grade school or high school clocks.
The big hand.
And you punch that, break the glass, wrap something around your hand, and pick up the sharpest shard you can find. And when you go to stab someone with it, you go for their neck or you go for their eyes. And this was a training I had at work. This is stupid.
This isn't even his
Wow.
current job. He's talking about when he worked at a daycare like 10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what I always tell people, like, I work in a library. I'm not even cool enough to
Yeah.
be a librarian at this place. Like,
That's the first time that sentence has ever been said. I'm not even cool enough. But I kid. We love you, library. I actually know a few, and they're the best people.
but even so,
Look
I'm
at you,
just
Lindsay.
saying.
Love you. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Wow.
All right. So it's now, because we were running long today. Why not?
I was going to say,
a lot
I
to
have
talk
babies
about.
that need to get in bed.
Yes, it is time for Maria. You know what time it is. It's time for the question. It's when everyone's mind in America. You know what that question is? Am I the asshole?
Am I that?
A boom.
Yep.
All right. So for anyone new to the show, maybe even our guests, give us a very quick synopsis about what this is about, and then we'll get to it.
We'll get to it. Okay. Well, there is a subreddit on the app Reddit called "Am I the Asshole?" where people post questions of etiquette and choices they have made with family members or friends to say, here's the situation. I was told that I was an asshole because of my reaction to the situation, so I want to put it out to the ether.
Yeah, put it out
in the
for
zeitgeist.
There you go. For the zeitgeist
For
to decide.
everyone else to analyze and decide if
Whether
you
or
are
not
in
they're
fact
the
the
one-
asshole in this situation.
They're the one. There you go. There you go.
Right.
Or that it's fake.
So,
Was that?
or that it's fate. It
There
could
you go.
be.
Yeah.
Or that it's fake.
So the
I mean,
que-
that's the other thing on.
that's
I've
fake.
actually,
Oh, yeah.
you know what? If you watch the
can be
show,
fake.
I have brought that up several times. I go, I don't know if I believe this one.
Yeah.
So, good.
But-
Well,
in the
I mean,
face of it,
that
I-
is,
I
if you
look at
vote on Am I, oh, pardon.
Look at Matt.
I was going to say, if you vote on Am I the Asshole, you can either vote you're the asshole, you're not the asshole, or this is fake.
Right. Fair
Yes.
enough. But you know what, though? We're not really looking to dissect it that closely. It's just something to talk
We're
about.
not splitting the hairs. on
You
this
know.
one. All right.
All
It
right,
could be
Maria.
a thought experiment.
Make with the asshole.
There
Let's
you go. All right, Maria.
All right.
Hey, Maria, show us your asshole. Sorry.
The question is,
I'm sorry. Oh,
the
Rebecca, I see
question
you.
is-
I see you
Any
rolling
chance-
your eyes.
question is,
Any chance?
am I the asshole for holding my son's college fund hostage?
Ooh.
I have a son that graduated this year from high school. We, my wife and I, started his college fund the minute we found out she was pregnant. Since we make good money, in the mid six figures, his college fund currently has almost 400,000 in it. We have never told our son what to do with his life. We may have guided his decisions as any good parent should, but since he was still young, we let him make a lot of his own decisions. We also never expected academic excellence or forced him into sports or artistic activities. Now that he has graduated high school, he says that he does not want to go to college. We said as long as he was sure, he could do whatever he wanted. He refused trade schools too. He also did not want to work with us in our business. He said that he planned to use his college fund to start a business of his own. I said that I will allow it only if he takes some business management, accounting, and law classes in the nearby community college. I said that I would pay him out of pocket and not from the fund. And then I would expect a well-made business plan before I would give him the money. My wife agrees 100%. But he called us assholes for holding his college fund hostage to make him do what we want him to do. We think we're just doing our best to make sure that the business succeeds. So, am I the asshole?
All right. Let's go to Rebecca. Your
No.
thoughts?
Not the asshole. No.
Hold on. I'd like to do a quick little, because usually I'm off looking at 60 things. So there's some parents. They start a college savings, basically savings. When the kid's born,
Yep.
he gets of age. They have accumulated this money. He says,
Yes.
I don't want to go to college or even like to a trade school or anything. I want to start a business. By the way, I'm going to be interested in knowing what kind of business it is. Because if he's looking to start a podcast consultation thing, get out of the game, pal. Get out of the game, kid. All right.
Hey, if you're going to go to music school, get out of the
There
game.
you go.
Unless, of course, you can win a singing
Sing
competition.
it.
in
A song
which
that
case-
you wrote yourself that you can't remember all of a sudden. But no.
Forward to the can of the callback. All right,
There
here
you
we
go.
go. Moving on.
So that's where we're at. So the kid's like, hey, I want that
Right.
money. All right. So Rebecca, you say the father. I guess it was the father, right?
The dad is not the asshole.
So that's your stance, Rebecca.
The mom's in agreement with him, right? Yeah, I think it's their money, it's their choice. It's they had a purpose for saving that for their son, and it's all the best intentions, and what they're asking for is not unreasonable. He can afford to take the classes they're asking him to take. Like, why would he refuse that? Why does he?
And I think Mom said she would pay for the classes, not even from the fund. Correct?
Right. Correct.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So not the asshole. He's just one of those young dumb kids who thinks they know everything. And
well, that's redundant, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt, your thoughts? Go.
I don't know. This seems like a loaded question. Hey,
you're loaded. You're a loaded question.
Gary's gonna hate. Here's the questions Gary gonna hate. Who's responsible in Romeo and Juliet? Are the kids? Are the parents? Are the is it the the friar and all that stuff?
Are we for beer, Matt? Are you?
No. Here's the question. My question being, actually, we're only 2 beer, Matt, and we need more beers.
All right, but there you go. It's a simple premise.
Like it just sounds really loaded. Did they promise the kid that money? Maybe.
For school.
I am the asshole, like, as one-sided as a red subreddit can come? Yes. So maybe they promised the kid that money. And who knows?
Okay, assuming everything you heard is as is. I know there's always 2 sides to it. Just
sure.
We're not asking to listen, Socrates. All right, it's a simple little goofy game we fucking play. All right, Mr. Deep Thoughts there. All right, Dad's like, we got this money if you want to go to school. Kid's like, no, I want to open up a fucking T-shirt company. They're like, you know what? Fine, take some classes to learn how to fucking add and do taxes. And he's like, fuck you, Dad. And we're just asking, who's in the right or the wrong based on those facts presented?
I'm going to say if it's like that, then it's obvious who the asshole is. We just want you to learn how to add and do taxes. All right, asshole, you shut up, you idiot.
Shut your fucking
well, who's the asshole in this case? I don't know. Oh, that's a tough one.
And they know their kid. They know their kid. They know if he's a good business person or not. They're just being nice and not saying it. They know their kid. That's not a business person.
You know they've got a dud. Yes. Maria, go ahead. Your thoughts.
No, I mean, look. I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't know their kid. I don't know. The kid might be an idiot. And so in which case, then they are making a great decision. Yeah. Or the kid might be a smart kid. I don't know. I've never met these people.
Smart kid.
All right, Maria, please.
He's a smart kid. He would sail through those classes and prove to their point. Would say. Yeah.
If he really had there's a difference between just saying, I want to run my own business, and then actually having an idea for the business.
I like your kid's voice, by the way.
But yeah. Why does the kid have the accent?
Right. I want to run my own business.
I don't know.
Why is it Barry Corbin? Hey, everybody, Barry Corbin here.
God, Dad.
Hold on.
God.
Mom and Dad, I'm going to start hitting myself in the head with a hammer for a while till you give me this money.
I want to open up a mechanical bull repair shop.
Now?
If he has something like an idea of a business that he does want to go through, right? And he's confident in it, then why not just appease the parents? They're not asking him to go to get a Wharton business degree. He's saying go to community college.
Those are easy to get. Ask Trump.
Basic classes.
These questions.
Right.
Because it really is.
Really overthinking this, Matt. It's just a goofy little Jesus Christ.
All right,
wow.
Look, everyone's an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
Everybody's an asshole.
You're cool.
We all have our moments.
All right, here's my thoughts.
Yeah, we need a new game. Is Gary the asshole? That's not
a game because the answer is always yes.
I was going to say, that's like a spinner where it always goes to Gary every time, no matter where you click it.
Imagine the Wheel of Fortune, but everything is $100, and you just know what it's going to be. It's just going to be $100. Shit, yeah, we fucking know. By the way, this lady here, all right, an hour and a fucking half to come up with that. And you know what? Good for you. Sitting on that fucking gem for an hour and a half. Proud of you.
galactic level joke.
Galactic. Okay, my thought is this kid, all right, this is not, I'm assuming, again, I don't know. You're right. I mean, if every answer is going to be, I don't really know, well, then, yeah, what's the point? But it's a thought experiment. So this kid is not promised. It's not an inheritance. It's not
Right.
money set aside. It's money set aside for a specific purpose, right? And the kid just has to, I don't know. Dude, you have to go to the fucking community college, take a couple of classes,
to get that money to do with what you want to show them that you're going to have some confidence that you're going to do it.
Exactly.
Demonstrate
Right.
your real interest in doing it. And it just indicates to me that he thinks he's going to design NFTs or something stupid like that. Like that I just know that's what it's
if he starts to go to school but then halfway through drops out, do they owe him the rest of that money that would have
Right.
I say no. It was delegated for a specific purpose. So fuck that kid. And like Maria said, or basically said, no, that was Rebecca. Another fucking know-it-all, get it all figured out.
Can I ask, would there ever be any scenario, like, ladies, is there any scenario where you would not think Gary would say, fuck that kid? Like, no matter what the scenario is.
Oh, yeah, well.
It could be like, this is a guy named Gary Williams who wants
Fuck
to
that
go to
kid.
acting school.
Yeah.
Fuck that kid.
Fuck that kid.
Fuck that kid.
Fuck that kid.
Okay, wait. I think there would be a scenario. Like, let's make this story something a little bit different. Like, okay, their son is about to graduate high school, but he, even in high school, had already started this little bit of a business. Maybe he's a musician and he's gigging and doing really well writing music, whatever he's doing. Maybe that's a bad.
He's good at shop and he's been making like cutting boards and he's been having that toxic kind of thing.
He's been designing
to get
something.
behind
Maybe
this,
he designed a car part in
good
tech.
at making pillows in the shape of Ayn Rand.
Boom. Go.
So, okay, go on.
Go.
But seriously, like maybe he's already started this business and now he just needs to expand. So at that point, maybe that's a little bit of a different animal, where he's just like, hey, mom and dad, I already got the product. I already even got some customers. I just need to expand and I need this money to do this.
I don't know.
That's not a fuck that
assume,
kid situation,
look,
right, Gary?
any investment of money is risk. And you can say that, it's specifically for going to college, and that's fine. If that's what you said, then that's what it is. Yeah. But like, if it is to make an investment in the future of this child, that is a different matter because all investment is risk.
Of course. But I think Maria has the perfect right down the middle response. All they're asking is to show a little bit of acumen. Am I using that correctly? Is that the word?
Yeah.
I don't know. A little bit of like, let's see, like if the kid's like, I want to be an opera singer, and the kid can't fucking carry a tune in a bucket, well then I got news for you. Life's fucking hard, and we're not going to put the money into it.
Right.
So I don't think that's a bad idea.
You wouldn't have to invest that money into someone being an opera singer. You would just have to, supply them as they go on auditions, and they find out that they are shit. Like, that's a different scenario.
Well, it's a different scenario because exactly. An audition versus buying a piece of property for the kid,
Correct.
Of course.
And you could say, like, if this kid wants to, start a business, and you're like, he doesn't know the first thing about running a business, and he doesn't want to learn another thing about business. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of money, but you could also say, okay, I'm not giving you the full amount.
Right.
All right.
Here's a third.
Are you assuming that you know about business?
No, that's the point. That's why she wants the kid to go get some education. Here, Tracy, popping in. Tracy, by the way, a mother of 2 sons. No, the kid is the ass. I happen to have 2 of these nothing doers / streamers at the moment.
I'm very happy
that's
that
why
you
I love Tracy, because she doesn't give a fuck. Tracy will fucking tell you what's on her mind. Good for you, Tracy.
So, like, so if they just want to say, like,
I don't know. I'm not saying that they should give that kid the money. I don't know. But, like, look, if this kid has, like, some sort of business that they think might actually do money, why would you not invest in that? Sure. It happened for Steve Jobs. It happened for
Elon Musk.
Jeff Bezos. These nobodies, these absolute nobodies whose parents invested tens of thousands of dollars into their businesses, who we say they came up from nothing, But you know,
Yeah.
what do I know?
They weren't
But that-
17.
Kid's the asshole. Jeff
If it's-
Bezos was that kid, but he's an
If
ass.
it's
I mean,
fucking
he is an
nerd.
ass, but you know that's something else.
Nerds.
I feel like Jeff Bezos and Steve Jobs is like, if I have to take a friggin' accounting class and a business class to get
Right there.
400K,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm sorry. Wait.
I
I'm
know
sorry.
what I can do with
Steve
that.
Jobs, the guy who dropped out of high school. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? No.
High school or
I don't know.
college?
I just feel like
He dropped out of college, and then you have people like
okay. So Matt knows that this kid automatically is the next fucking Steve Jobs. Oh, okay. Everybody's the next Steve Jobs. Everybody. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
But I'm
These
saying
parents know their
Rebecca,
kid.
go ahead. That's a good
Parents
fucking point
know
too.
the kid. The parents know their kid. Like they even mentioned, he doesn't do anything in school, no extracurriculars, no sports, nothing. Like
He's a
they
dud.
know.
And so whose fault
They
is
know that he
that?
doesn't have anything
You're an
lined
asshole
up.
parent.
No, the kid. He's a
That kid is
dud.
fucking waste.
It
That
goes
kid
back
is-
to the
he
Roe
has
v. Wade
nothing
thing.
going on. He's a piece of shit. He might as well blow
Gary.
his brains out at this point.
It goes back to Roe v.
because
Wade. I
nothing's
got news
gonna
for you.
happen,
Not
and you might
every
as well
kid is
save
a
that
special,
money.
sparkling little fucking miracle. The world is full of fucking duds. And there's one of the things that happen in this country. We started going, you know what? Hey, smart kids, pull it back a little bit because the old dum-dum here got to fucking catch up. Shit like that. For Christ's sake, the kid's a fucking
Who
dud.
are you, the
like Rebecca
pillow
said,
man,
they
for
fucking
shit's
know he's a
sake?
dud.
What the
Fuck this
They
kid. Fuck
They
this
know it.
kid.
And we've brought it around full
Fuck
circle.
this kid.
Back to
Fucking little asshole.
You've been
Hey, guess
feeding him
what?
since he
There's
was
a really
born.
big
They know.
telescope.
You know what? You know what? I bet his business is like mechanical bull repair. Like, well, there's no fucking market for that. What the fuck's wrong with
Oh,
this kid?
bullshit. Have you ever seen these fatties on those bulls?
Maybe. All right. That was another rousing edition of Am I the Asshole?
fiery. That was a spicy one.
It was a spicy one. Maria, you're
Very
right.
Get to bed, please.
It was spicy. All right, exactly. All right. Before we go, I wanted to say too. Also, Rebecca, who for some reason is a vegan. What's that all about? Is it animals or health?
He has respect for other life
Oh, how
forms.
dare you? Is it animals or is it like I feel bad for the animals or is it more about
It's a little bit of both.
A little bit of
It's a little
both?
bit-
All right, Matt, you're a notorious animal hater, right?
Oh, what assholes.
You fucking hate.
They wanted to go to
Animal
college.
No, yes.
And I told them what fucking idiots they are.
I had a Yorkie poo that wanted to go to trade school. I'm like, fuck you.
Totally. Yeah.
How are you
No,
supposed to
he
hold
wanted
how
to
are you
repair
supposed to
cars,
stop
and all I
the
said to him was like, "You want to go to college?" He was like, "Woof."
Well,
And I was
well,
like,
hey.
"Okay, we can go to trade
All
school." And he
right.
was like, "Woof." And then I kicked his ass
Yeah,
because he's
you know
an
what? This
asshole.
little fucking Yorkie, he wanted to start a business, and I'm like, you don't know the first thing.
Right. No. I said, you can go to Yorkie Business School.
All you want, that's fine. Just learn a thing or two.
Oh, now I'm
Yeah.
thinking of little York
It's just
doggies
rough,
in like
if you know
business
what I mean.
school.
He's got a
At
little, and he gets
trying to
the hat and
move
the
the little mouse and make little
All right.
PowerPoint presentations.
All right, Rebecca. By the way, she has a YouTube page. Yes. Very quickly, in like 30 seconds, give us the quick synopsis
1, 2, 3,
of what
go.
that's about.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with veganism, so I
know it
don't know
doesn't.
why you mentioned that. But
Because I had it
So
written down, and I wanted to make a joke about Matt hating animals. There, all right? Stop pulling the curtain back. I'm trying to do my little dog and pony comedy show here. I don't need you and your fucking luck. Can I wrote it down? I'm like, I'm going to segue
William.
into Matt
One and
hating
one.
Oh,
animals.
no.
I'm trying to put
Somebody's
one and
been
one together. And you're
overstimulated.
telling
Somebody
me it's
calm him
three,
down.
and,
I
I'm
got to eat. My
confused.
blood sugar's to the roof. All right, well, or not, or low. I don't know. What's the bad one? I don't know.
I
Please
am
hurry.
starting a YouTube channel, and I'm also starting a series on Audible of meditation, guided meditation, positive affirmation videos, and on YouTube also just some kind of relaxing meditative music.
Sean,
So
check it in.
I'm just getting started. It's called Meditations
Here.
and
Hold on.
Affirmation Studio.
That one right there.
Ooh,
Right there.
nice.
There you go.
There it
Quick
is.
that.
Meditations and Affirmations Studio. One more time, because I made that
Meditations
too.
and Affirmations.
Studio. So get on the YouTube box and type, hit subscribe and all that. Yes. And Matt,
Give me some likes.
Matt, what flop house can we see you at anytime sometime soon?
Oh my God, dude! Any one of them.
Any
I
one.
mean, you know,
In the
just
greater-
ask.
In the greater DC
That's
area.
all. At this point, like the pandemic has just destroyed my will to live, which was already just just so ridiculously nil anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you know, we're working on stuff.
Matt is a writer.
I'm sorry?
Matt is a writer, and Matt's a talented guy. Matt's a very funny, thoughtful. If anything, he's that guy that's like, it's not good enough, and gotta let it out there, because he cares about the material he puts out there. So that's cool.
No, I do. I care a lot about it. I care a lot about, you know, I care a lot about just calling children assholes who want to go to college or don't.
Fuck that kid.
No. Callback king. Here we go. No, but so now what I'm working on is what Gary actually has deemed the Fancy Idiot, a Instagram account where I calligraphize a whatever idiot thing someone has told me to do, or Trump tweets, or Jack Handy quotes.
I've seen some of his work. Matt is a very, and I don't like saying, if you know me, and if you know my relationship with Matt, do not like saying nice fucking things.
No, he doesn't.
Motherfucker's got some skills. He does. I've seen his work. He's really good at it.
There's TikTok channels out there that do that. Did you do that on TikTok? Mm-hmm.
Gary and I had talked about with a couple other friends about, you know, names for this Instagram account, and I was like, the ding dong dipshit masters a skill that is long dead and completely useless. You know what? It's too long.
You can't fit it on a bumper sticker. I thought, among other things, like okay, Plumer. You know.
Yeah, like exactly. So, no, and I was like MF Plume.
Like that.
You know,
you like that? Pretty good, right? It Plumes.
Because I'm Matt Ferranda, but you know, like
what's
MF
that, Rebecca?
Plume,
what do you got?
but Evan.
What do you got, Rebecca?
Quill me now.
Oh.
On that note.
I was going to say, I can hear "Quill me now."
Maria, anything? Anybody? Any last quick plugs? When Matt's page is up and running, with the
we'll be back.
Working title, we're gonna call it the Fancy Idiot working title for now.
Hula doof.
We will, and of course, you'll be back. Of course, you're familiar. You know, Rebecca, check out her one more time, her YouTube page, Meditations and Affirmations. Hit that subscribe button. And our stuff, of course. Hold on. Where is it? I have so much stuff here. There you go. Check us out. Backroom Network here on YouTube. Subscribe if you're watching this. If you're watching it on the replay. And please, okay, this is huge. And by the way, shout out to Tracy because I saw you did it on Facebook. Tell people about it. Tell your friends, your family, people that you don't, if you don't like the show, tell people you fucking want to punish, you know, whatever, that kind of thing. And also check us out on Facebook.
As someone who listens to a ton of podcasts, it makes a huge difference.
People can't listen to and watch what they don't know about.
Is the way that podcasts get out there.
They can't watch what you don't know about. Am I right? Right, Rebecca? Am I right?
I shared it.
There you go, Atta girl, you did. All right.
Ariba.
Maria, any last thoughts before we say goodbye for this week?
No. It's just let's try to get through July.
It's going to be 90 or plus here for the next 10 days.
I don't even think she needs the temperature. I don't think she needs
I'm emptying out I am heading back up north to finish. Got the dumpster rented, so I'm emptying my family's house. So. That has no air conditioning. It's going to be great.
Yes, check back to prior episodes. Maria talking about cleaning out her now late father's house and some of those the fun treasures that she has found.
If I find any more fun treasures, I will take
an update. Okay. That's it. Thank you, everybody. And thank you those who are listening in the audio version. You can always find that
I'm so sorry.
There you go. At Stitcher, Spotify, anywhere you find podcasts. I think that's it. So everybody, you know how this works. We'll see you next time. Where?
China. In the back room.
Boom. See ya. Matt's Butthole.